Now, some of us are still in RGKR Medical College, some of us are in the health department, and there are threats, frankly, my lords. So what we are seeking is that, my lords, just seek a status report for next time, because the two are inextricably connected, my lords, as the High Court has found, in fact, that the two are connected.
The nature of the link between the two is itself the subject matter of the investigation which is going on. Let's not say much more than that.
Absolutely. So we are not seeking that we see the status reports, of course, my lords. But we are seeking that my lords keep track of that.
Really, three issues.
Your Lordship, may I just say?
My Lord, only a minute. Mr. Sibal was to explain why the administrator or the superintendent was immediately accommodated somewhere else. But I did not start with that.
Lord,
he was to explain that.
Your Lordship had told us to give the names of the miscreants, some of the miscreants that we know in RG Corps, and give them in a sealed cover. So, my lords, may I just give the names in the sealed cover to your Lordship?
Of those who vandalized
Of those who vandalized, who came to the scene, even tampered with the scene. So, I'll just give this sense.
One second.
Well, nothing was
statement tampered with the scene.
Yes.
Please be a little careful. Tampered with the scene is a very strong word. The vandals tampered with the scene.
I'll just show your Lordship.
Please allow the CBI to investigate.
I'll just show your Lordship 3 photographs. Okay. Can I just show in sealed cover 3 photographs? That's all.
You want us to make any observation that the crime scene was tampered with? The investigation
your Lordship, just look at these photographs. We've got them for your Lordship. And give these names, please. Give the names to Mr.
Don't know what's for whom.
To DSG for the bulletins.
The junior doctor, the West Bengal, for the front.
Well, the CBI has till date not said that their seal has been broken. I don't know why these statements are being made.
See, I'm not saying anything.
The CBI itself does not say so, but you are saying.
Please give me a second.
You can't.
My Lord would
just
see
can't make statements at random like that.
What time are these photographs taken? What time are they taken? What is the date?
My Lord, this is at where the body is there. Annexure A2.
Time.
My Lord, this is on that day. On the day of the incident, and I've given the name of the person who is, and very many other persons who are unauthorized, who are going to that place. Then your Lordship would see page 2, annexure 3, where I've given other persons. They are all walking in and walking out as if it's not a scene. The very next day, my Lord, just look at page 3, annexure 6. They
This our work a little more challenging. She's right.
One second. And last page, which is most important, my Lord, just see the last page.
We saw the last page.
So what I'm saying, if the manner in which it is you can make out that this has been redone at a later time. Otherwise, there would be struggle, there would be some sites, there would be some stains. This is completely botched up, and the very next day they demolished.
Right, you made your point. I think
next 2 rooms.
Can you what was, if I may to explain it, what was that? That was the toilet, which had a basin, and the tiles on the wall. Now the entire tiles have been changed and the basins removed. So even if you do the luminol test now, which is after washing of a crime scene, there's a test called the luminol test. Even if you do the luminol test, you will not come to know whether the accused actually went over there to wash his hands.
Who has tiles have been removed?
It's a part of we are also asking.
I don't know what.
Because the luminol test now fails, because the entire tiles and the thing was changed.
My Lord, 2
May I? Serious investigation. May I make just a?
My Lord, 2 other requests. One, CISF is letting people go to the emergency room without checking the iCards, because people say they are doctors or they say they are staff. Now in West Bengal, about 1 lakh odd people are civil employees who are over and above the police. And therefore, they seem to have identification cards without any verification. So they walk in and out. People who say they call them civic volunteers. Now that's dangerous, and this person was perhaps one of the either touts or a civic volunteer who's
He
gone
was a
in.
civic volunteer himself.
Yes, yes, that's what I'm saying.
Jesus.
They may call themselves whatever, but they have no identification.
Because we are the one who arrested him.
This is going on because the moment that they say we are doctors, people are going.
The ISF personnel are in charge of the security of the hospital.
Remove.
Obviously, they have to take adequate measures to ensure that any person who is seeking to gain access to the emergency ward, it can't be a random access to anybody. Otherwise, how are the doctors protected? So CISF has to tighten up the measures on who can access the emergency wards also.
Correct, Manoj.
It can't be that any random civic volunteer can have full access to the entire emergency ward, which is where all the doctors are on duty at critical care facilities in the hospital.
That is being done, Manoj, that is being done.
So please ask the CISF company to ensure that
It is ensured, I will assure your lordship, it is ensured that she is saying.
all necessary security and safety precautions are adopted
Shall-
for protecting the doctors,
Shall-
especially
And
those who
what-
are on duty at RG because they were there, right?
My lord, one more request. On social media, photographs of this victim are being floated. These may be taken off. I'm requesting if that a general direction
Respect
can
the
be
dignity
given.
of the.
Because this is not
Of course, it's
permissible
not possible.
anywhere in the world that it should be sensationalized or what it.
The photographs which you have produced before us at random.
Because we were there, all of us were there, many of
taking
us,
photographs.
So
10, 20
Photographs are everywhere.
were there.
you mean to say you took the photographs?
My lord, I mean, several persons,
Where did
just
you get those photographs from?
the scene of crime was cordoned at all. People were
But
walking.
can I say you took those
It's
photographs?
our suspicion that next, the two seminar rooms was where the crime may have
You're
happened.
also showing all these photographs, and how do you get possession of these photographs?
My lord, the fact is they are being circulated. And this person, one of the persons, I have given name of some 10, 20 people who are the main miscreants. And in this hospital, my lord, all other hospitals there are having this issue.
All council, we are going to direct that the photographs of the dead body of the deceased forthwith removed from all social media.
Absolutely.
Correct.
Absolutely, we agree entirely with that.
Damage has been done by the
Yes, yes.
circulation of these photographs.
See.
It said that all social media posts
Malaj, even the seizure list, Malaj,
circulating
Not the only one aspect on
photographs
this.
of the dead body of the deceased shall forthwith be removed to ensure the privacy and the dignity of the
No, direct.
may I add
But
this,
something more than-
including the seizure list, because there are issues of privacy in, Malaj, seizure list includes all the garments, all the other things, Malaj, with photographs, all this is being circulated. Malaj, therefore, all this must stop.
Obviously, that leaked when you were in charge of the investigation.
No, not at all, just the opposite. Published on 4th of, Malaj, published on 4th September, when the hearing is on 5th September.
Mr. We'll,
My lord,
Only add one thing.
This is not fair, Malaj.
we'll see what happens on the next occasion.
Malaj,
There's a form,
ये form दे दो जरा.
Police.
5-3.
One addition, my lord, I would request. My lord, only one addition I would request. Direct and indirect photographs, because some of the photographs I have seen, the girl had a specific, hairstyle. So they remove the face, but the hairstyle is quite recognized.
During the course of the hearing, it has emerged that during the course of the hearing, the court has been apprised of the, into inverted commas, challan for use when a dead body is sent for examination, into inverted commas, complete. Full stop. The Solicitor General, on the instructions of the investigating officer of the CBI, states that the above challan, duly filled in, is not a part of the file which has been handed over to the CBI for investigation.
Sure.
Stop. Paste with the above. Paste with the above. It's placed with the above, comma, it has been submitted by the learned counsel appearing on behalf here for the original petitioners before the Calcutta High Court.
One of the petitioners.
Appearing, Saabka naam likh lo. For one of the petitioners before the Calcutta High Court, that the form was, as a matter of fact, produced before the Calcutta High Court during the course of the hearings. Stop. The form is unavailable with Mr. Kapil Sibal, Joint Senior Counsel, and Mr. Asta Sharma appearing on behalf of the state of West Bengal at the present stage.
I just want to know whether it's form 5370.
5371.
I have 5370.
Can I just see?
What does it
I'll be
say?
able to tell you in 1 second.
It says, Malad,
changes now.
formation of,
It is another PRB.
No, that's for cremation.
no, not for cremation.
Yeah,
I have 5370 here, Malad.
Show the.
Can you show it to us for a second?
Yeah.
वो दिखाइए जरा.
No, give this.
नहीं ये अलग है.
The identity, Malad, of the
covers the one.
deceased. Name of deceased.
Number 53.
53 under
This is
174.
form number 54.
We wanted form 54.
54.
That is WB form number 5371.
This is form 53. Malad.
Even their file doesn't have, that's.
वहाँ पर आपने
So,
into
that
inverted commas
justifies my saying that we
वहाँ पर
will-
लिख लीजिए into brackets WB form number 5371. The
पता कर लो.
PRB form number 54 dash Vide rule 282.
Milord, these,
A
yeah,
copy of the form, a copy of the form duly filled in, comma, if, which shall be produced before this court on the next date of listing.
Milord, we have complaints.
My lord,
1 minute.
also to produce form number 5363.
What is 5360?
That is the case, when in a case diary, you have 172 in the old form, my lord, start date, end date of an investigation for a particular day. From there, your lordships can call out what exactly happened in this case after the investigation started. From there, your lordships, the first entry has to be the UDA case number, because it was lodged at
That is form 5363.
5363.
You have a pro forma of the form?
At the moment, I don't have it. But I can hand it over
Case
to.
diary would have been handed over to the CBI.
Please do that to me, I'll hand it over to this.
Malad,
Mr.
Says case diary,
Look at form 5363 and keep it ready on the next date.
536.
5363, sir.
Just keep it ready.
Three.
We'll examine it on the.
find out.
Milord,
My lords, one last thing that
colleges-
my lords may record.
various colleges, one,
National Task Force will be doing its work. In the meanwhile, CCTV cameras and distress
Yes.
call systems be installed in all hospitals. So that should be implemented firstly, Milord. Secondly, Milord, I have a suggestion that they
We
should
filed the report, Malad.
connectivity between all hospitals and the nearest police station. That's one. And secondly, Milord, whenever a complaint is filed, why should a victim have to go to the police station if there is any incident of violence or harassment? The management of the hospital should be the complainant. That's second. And thirdly, Milord, we should go beyond the CCTV cameras. There should be wearable devices, as a badge or on the wrist, where if there is any violent incident, that should be immediately, that should lead to an alarm.
That we have asked the committee specifically to formulate it.
Let's do tomorrow.
We expect the committee to come out with its
My lords, that's due tomorrow. Could that be placed then on the next occasion? Because our doctors, my lords, are working, they're back at work, and they are not feeling safe.
Malad, they are not
So,
back at work.
my
One of the issues I've raised, Malad.
25,000 doctors are back at
So,
work.
Sibal, we would expect the state of West Bengal to put into place, even without waiting for the report of the National Task Force,
My doctors are.
basic measures for ensuring assure
We
you.
have done it, Malaz, we've done it already, Malaz. We filed an application.
Your status report merely indicates that funds have been sanctioned.
No,
Not
Malaz.
indicated what steps have been adopted on the site.